Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Hello, I am Cherokee Tellemtribe Tarot coming to you with another reading. Happy New Year. It is such a blessing to be alive, January 2024. So happy that you're back. I appreciate your patience with me through thick and thin. And we're going to get into your reading. Of course, it will only be right that my first reading of the year is going to be for my Geminis. Love and light to my Geminis and Gemini cross watchers. You want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box. You can inbox me if you have any questions on any of my social media networks. Tellemtribe Tarot is the name of the establishment across the board. I miss y'all so much. I hope that you had an amazing night, whether you decided to spend it with family or to bring it in solitude, bring the new year in solitude. But I just hope that you're in the right state of mind, and let's get into it with some predictions, okay? So let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. Best case scenario. Every step counts. And in touch with your body. Bottom of this deck is create and progress. So I understand right now, Gemini, that you are in a creative state of mind, looking at anything that you have not accomplished in yesteryear and trying to fine tune those things so that you can make it happen this year. I feel that you have taken the initiative. Like, initiative has been at the top of your list, and you're looking at life through an optimistic pair of lens. So I feel like you're ready to just experience something new, and you now know that you are fortunate to be here because every step does count. You realize no matter how small the steps that you take are, they count towards something. You, in retrospect, it's easier to see why you may have gone through certain things or why certain things didn't work out the way that they were supposed to. And how you overcame those things is what put you in this state of mind. It's like, you know, either that you slept on yourself and you deserve more and now you're inspired to do a lot more, or you've been working on taking care of yourself and you're handling your business, whatever that means to you. And you know now that the struggles you experienced were to help you to hone this aura that you have right now of just being inspired and ready to creatively execute things on a whole nother level. So I'm just happy that you feel this way, or you're becoming inspired by the things that you have experienced and are not looking at it from a victimized point of view, and more so a point of view of learning and evolving, because there's so much more in store for you this year. So being in touch with your body, like listening to when it's time to stop. It's just like when you work out and your muscles are exhausted. So you may be someone who can lift heavy, but if you work out long enough, your muscles aren't going to support that weight anymore and you won't be able to lift at all. So it's being in touch with your body, with that analogy, knowing when to stop, knowing when to withdraw, knowing when to insert your opinion or not. It's just a state of awareness. Taking care of yourself is a big deal for you right now. Interestingly, that I just brought up that analogy to take care of your body with working out or whatnot. I feel like that's what you're on as well. Someone set a huge goal. It's not outlandish. Don't listen to the naysayers and don't share your goals. Just smash them. The goals are for you. All right. So let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. What information do you have for the Gemini spirit? What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? Please provide me with the guided messages for the Gemini collective. What does Gemini need to know right now? Look at the star. It was just here chilling. So that's just your energy of just being hopeful. Aquarius energy is here as well. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, so moving on. And then the Nine of Wands. So you are needing to persevere. So I feel like Spirit is saying that when things get difficult, don't leave. And I'm not speaking on a sense in the sense of like a toxic situation or a toxic relationship or a toxic connection with a job or anything for that matter that pulls down on your energy and unaligns you from who you are in a negative way. I'm saying when the going gets tough, don't pick up and leave. I feel like a lot of the issues that you experienced last year is that when you were challenged too much with something, you saw it as maybe it wasn't for you. It wasn't something that you were supposed to be doing. So you may have been in um a mindset of, I'm not going to put myself in positions that's going to make me uncomfortable. I'm going to do what makes me comfortable. But there's a fine line between that and simply not trying hard enough to see something through. So I feel like with the Star card here, your guides are saying that if you trust yourself and you listen to yourself, that's why it says in touch with your body. It's so important, and every single step counts. When you step out of the game, when it gets too difficult, that's when you sell yourself short and you don't move from where you are. So some of you may feel like you haven't made any progress, and that could be why. It's because you left things undone before you even had a chance to see it through fully. And your emotions, being emotionally stable, Gemini, is going to be like paramount for you this month and onward, because you make a lot of decisions in your feelings, your heart. You listen to yourself, and sometimes your emotions goes haywire and you don't want to deal with it at all. So you find that you just leave everything behind that makes you feel emotionally uncomfortable. But you have to face those emotions this month. You have to face the things like, ask yourself those important questions like, why do I feel so uncomfortable with this? Is it because it's going to harm me, or is it because this is new territory for me and I'm afraid? You have to be honest with yourself. And when you listen to yourself and you create that, you remove that illusion that you're unable or it's unsafe, like really analyze what's happening and realize, okay, this is not necessarily unsafe for me. It's just new territory and I need to keep going. That's when you're going to see those big changes, because you got some big ass dreams, Gemini, and those dreams are so big, it's like it makes your head spin. So it's just like, what the hell? And then look, the Ten of Cups is the overall energy on the bottom of the deck. So you're working towards that generational wealth. I feel like this year, some of you are going back to school, or you're taking up some kind of trade or side hustle that can help you to protect and take care of your family. I feel like someone says, I don't have a savings account, so I need to create some residuals so that I can build my savings account. So Spirit, please provide me with the closing messages for Gemini. Please provide me with the closing messages for Gemini. Gemini, it's just all about following through. That's really it. Walking away is important when it's toxic or it no longer serves you. But when you walk away as you're a career stepper, you be walking away just for every little thing. That's not okay. All right. So with the Three of Wands, this is your spirit guide saying that you've done enough planning, you've done enough thinking, you know the energy that you would like to move in. You have it, it's in your heart, it's on your spirit. You know what you have to do, Gemini. Just do it, and do it in faith. And then when the ball gets rolling, you'll have a blueprint of how to do it for different things. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a struggle with the Nine of Wands. But understand that you were built for the life that you are living. 2024 is your year of change. And what I said previously in a past reading is realizations, realizing, right? Realizing that you're very capable of everything that you are gunning towards. And I believe in you, Gemini. Just believe in yourself and get in touch with your body. Listen to your truth, and you cannot go wrong. Okay? So this is all that I have for you, Gemini. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description. Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. Turn on post notifications. Share the video to share the wealth. Join the channel membership to get your exclusive perks. And until next time, love and light, tribe.